Welcome back to the Smoky Mouse, everybody. Today I'll be reading news about ALYI. The news are from Wednesday, August 18th, 2021. And in the last trading session, the stock was up 24.54%. The headline shows ALYI forecasts EV taxi revenue beginning this year. Alternative Systems Inc., ALYI, today announced that it expects revenue from its electric vehicle EV taxi business to start before the end of 2021. CEO Dr. Randall Torno recently returned to Dallas following Waypoint meetings in Nairobi, managing the company's ongoing EV taxi pilot program. Africa has millions of motorcycles deployed as taxis or boda bodas, and ALYI is part of its overall EV ecosystem business strategy is engaged in a project to replace combustion engine motorcycles with electric motorcycles. In conjunction with the EV taxi pilot, ALYI has an order for 2,000 electric motorcycles. Dr. Torno reported in a recent follow-up to his meetings in Nairobi, "I believe our pilot program is being well received by all Boda Boda key parties in regards to all essential Boda Boda pacing points. I'm optimistic that our first electric motorcycle deployment target following the pilot can be 20,000 electric motorcycles, far surpassing the 2,000 trial order we built the pilot around. I believe the number can rapidly grow from 20,000. ALYI management today indicated that it anticipates the pilot transitioning seamlessly into the fulfillment of the first electric motorcycle orders and the corresponding initiation of revenue from the fulfillment of the first orders starting this year. The company expects to refine its revenue forecast for revenue from the EV taxi business to a specific dollar amount within the next 30 days. ALYI has seeded an overall EV ecosystem business strategy with the development of its own EV motorcycle business discussed above. Instead of introducing a single EV product, ALYI's business focus is on the introduction of an EV ecosystem that addresses the entire EV adoption environment, from the perpetual design of the best-in-class vehicles to the perpetual design of the myriad of mechanical and digital systems that go into a best-in-class vehicle, from the charging and maintenance infrastructure that goes into supporting consumer and commercial vehicles to the EV value proposition itself that drives consumers and businesses to transition from combustion engines to electric-powered vehicles. Ultimately, ALYI does not intend to go it alone on the overall development and rollout of its EV ecosystem. ALYI is building a core element into its ecosystem that attracts, if not compels, the participation of all would-be brand-name EV industry leaders in an annual EV symposium and conference. The EV symposium and conference will be anchored by an EV race event in Kenya that comes with a substantial brand name. The EV race market was valued in 2019 at over $80 billion and is anticipated to grow to over $200 billion by 2025. ALYI's EV ecosystem is founded on building participation in an EV race event as a central component in advancing EV technology and EV branding. ALYI has been developing a partnership with a major EV racing brand for more than 2 years now. Over a year ago, ALYI entered into a formal partnership agreement that includes the EV racing brand. The first milestone objectives contemplated under the agreement have been achieved and the next steps are imminent. ALYI expects next steps to include naming the EV racing brand, at which time ALYI management anticipates ALYI's overall visibility within the global EV market to be substantially elevated. The objective of the EV symposium and conference, anchored by an EV race, is to advance EV technology by building EV solutions for the African market, a power-constrained, rugged environment with one of the lowest per capita transportation deployments in the world. EV solutions for the African markets will be applicable the world over. EV solutions designed and built in Africa also contribute to building an autonomous African economy. ALYI has designed its EV ecosystem solution to include democratized participation. ALYI has partnered with Revolt Token to finance ALYI's growth by offering participation in EV ecosystem through, through the sale of Revolt tokens. To learn more about Revolt Token and how to participate in ALYI's electric vehicle ecosystem through the purchase of Revolt tokens, visit rvlttoken.com. For more information, ALYI plans to make a major announcement later this month regarding the EV race that management expects will garner substantial attention to ALYI's overall ecosystem strategy. For more information and to stay up to date on ALYI's latest developments, please visit www.alternatesystemsinc.com. And I will go ahead and also post all the links in the description below so that way you guys can check them out. And go ahead and hit the like button if you like the video, and the subscribe button if you want to get updates when we do new videos. Thank you again, everybody, and we will see you guys next time.